Hello everybody and welcome back to VPCW Roadblock. Here tonight, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, will defend his VPCW Workhorse Championship in an open challenge. He has been a very successful champion so far in his career. His most recent title defense against a newcomer named Casey Jones, in which he defeated him in about, must have been less than a minute. And we will see who is coming out here tonight. His challenger is the same guy from last week, Casey Jones. His second ever match, not just in VPCW, but all of professional wrestling. He is a rookie. And here tonight, he will get his second title match in VPCW, his second opportunity at fighting for the VPCW Workhorse Heavyweight Championship. Live on pay-per-view, let's see what this guy got against one of the greatest professional wrestlers in the entire world. Drop kick by Danielson. Takes him down easy. German suplex spikes him. Bryan Danielson not wasting any time, getting into some very high-impact moves here tonight. Casey Jones, from the very little that we have seen from him, back suplex. He brings a street style, as you can see in his attire. There's a hockey mask. While wrestling. I've yet to meet Casey Jones as Bryan Danielson delivers a drop kick into the cover now. Kick out at 2. Danielson going high risk, and it paid off. Casey Jones, the inexperience is really showing here tonight. He's not keeping up with Bryan Danielson, but that kick out suplex by Danielson. He seems to be in a lot of trouble, but this crowd is loving Bryan Danielson, tearing him apart. Bryan Danielson, one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. And now looking for a signature drop kick, sending him to the outside. Casey Jones yet to have any offense in this match. Suicide dive, taking him out. We are just over 2 minutes into this matchup, and Casey Jones has yet to have any offense. It's been all Bryan Danielson, as I expected, and a suplex on the floor. Danielson getting back in the ring. Jones quick to follow, excuse me. VPCW has been all about existing stars and superstars, bringing dream matches into professional wrestling, as Bryan Danielson goes off the top for a diving headbutt, and Casey Jones able to get out of the way. Casey Jones is the first original star, if you will, for VPCW, and now his first offensive move, face buster out of that power bomb. Now he's looking high risk. Last time this ended up being a match ender, but an elbow drop. Both men down in this match. Last time Casey Jones went to the top rope, he caught a Busaiku knee to the mouth, and the match was over within a couple of seconds. Now off the springboard, Casey Jones, oh my god, a springboard that seemed like a shining wizard of sorts into the cover, and Bryan Danielson able to kick out. Casey Jones, that was one heck of a move. German suplex lands on his feet. Bryan Danielson now poison Rana. Pile driver spikes him into the cover. Kick out. At the very least, he is a very resilient fighter. Getting up as he looks for a... Oh! Takes him down to the mats. Looks for the Busaiku knee. Danielson got caught. And Casey Jones has another chance. Big boot sends him over the top. Into the outside as he goes. Crashes and burns to the outside, taking out Danielson. Over the top rope. So far, I am impressed. Although, Danielson did control a lot of the match in the early goings of this match. Oh my God, a DDT on the apron. Wow. He's got some big hitters in this one. Danielson could be in trouble. Off the ropes. Cannonball. In terms of technical wrestling or on the mat wrestling, we have seen absolutely zero from Casey Jones as he hits him with another high-risk move. But it's worked for him so far. Within his limits, he has succeeded. If he can pull this victory off, I will be severely impressed. Bryan Danielson, once again, a veteran of the game, been wrestling for 20 years, at the top of his game, has won multiple world championships. Oh my God, a DDT from the second into the cover. No! Kick out by Danielson. And now a brainbuster spikes him. The neck injuries of Bryan Danielson throughout his career have ended his career at one point. Now a leg drop from the top rope, and that has gotta be so painful for both men. I have no idea how Casey Jones is able to deliver that move. And also, Bryan Danielson. Oh, look at that. Whisper in the wind. Perhaps taking some inspiration from Jeff Hardy. Look at this kick. Oh, my God. That was so cool. I have no idea what kind of kick that was. But it worked. He's just pulling out all stops. Casey Jones has very much impressed me here tonight at VPCW Roadblock. Title on the line. Cross body, and Danielson, the match has shifted. It went from Casey Jones just taking everything that Bryan Danielson, oh, stunner, leaping stunner into the cover. Kick out by Danielson. As I was saying, Bryan Danielson controlled this match for the first couple of minutes, and ever since then, Casey Jones has been on his A-game, keeping the champion down. If he keeps this up, we could see a new champion. Look at this. Spikes his head on the mat into the cover. Kick out by Danielson. What a DDT. He's looking for a second one. Almost had it, roll up by Danielson, and Kenny gets the win. That's where the experience of Bryan Danielson comes in. Casey Jones could not have expected that one. What an incredible match. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you with the next one. Have a great day.